Talking with Ben Klimesh, recently drafted by the Cincinnati Reds. Ben is the son of Mary Kay Kashutka Klimesh and Lyle Klimesh, two folks that went to school at Turkey Valley. Lyle from Fort Atkinson and Mary Kay from Proudman. Mary Kay in the class of 72 and Lyle in the class of 71. Certainly an exciting time for you, Ben, I'm sure, and also your parents. What a thrill that has to be drafted by a Major League Baseball team.
Yeah, it feels amazing. It feels great. I couldn't be happier to be in the Cincinnati Reds organization. I just can't wait to get out there and start playing ball.
And you've been playing kind of dedicated to baseball, I think, just talking to your mother from time to time through the years to baseball just about your whole life, right?
That's right. It's always been my passion, my love. I've put a ton of time into it, and I've been fortunate enough to have two parents who loved to work with me and loved hitting me ground balls growing up and throwing me batting practice and everything that a little kid wants to do when it comes to baseball.
Well, that's fantastic. I know your mother was a catcher. I'm sure she shared that with you. Your father, I believe, was a catcher and first baseman at Turkey Valley and played on the 1971 team that finished second in the state. So you do have a heck of a good background, good genes working there for you as well. But did your mother ever catch you? Could she catch you still today? I guess that's kind of a question we should ask you.
You know, knowing my mom, I think she'd be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah,
anything.
I'm sure she would. But Ben, let's talk a little bit about how we went down to Trinity College down in Texas. I know it's a real good athletic school down there. How did you end up down in Texas to play college baseball?
Well, it's of course it's a southern school, and that was something I was looking for, a place where I could go out there and play all year round. Warm weather. I kind of got sick of the winters up here in Chicago and in the Midwest, as you know about. And my mom graduated. That's really how we heard about it.
Oh, your mother went down there to Trinity, because I did know some people that went to Trinity as well. I didn't realize your mother ended up down there. Okay. Okay. So that was kind of the tie-in there to the Trinity for yourself. But you also, haven't you done some different types of things to build you up to be a major league prospect? I mean, you have really worked hard with some different people to work with you. Is that correct?
That's right. There's a couple places, of course, here in the Chicago area. I had two wonderful coaches growing up who stuck with me throughout high school, and Philip Hossel and Coach Paul Kaczynski. And then in my college years, I had a great coaching staff at Trinity. And on my own, I kind of went to this place in Houston called Ron Woolforth's Baseball Ranch, which an unbelievable training facility, really a lot of 8-hour days out there of nothing but training for baseball. And those things combined me develop into the pitcher I am today.
Well, and a pitcher you are today is really a phenomenal pitcher. Looking at the numbers here, you were 13-3 this year, 1.71 ERA, 154 strikeouts, one of the best, if not the best, Division III pitcher in the country. I mean, you really put up some big numbers. You were a senior. What do you attribute all of that to, though, other than the training? I mean, what's your size, and what kind of pitches do you throw, and all of that, and how fast do you throw?
Well, I'm throwing right now, touching in 96.
Wow!
I'm usually throughout a ball game, I'm usually around from 91 to 96 miles per hour. I've developed a pretty hard and firm breaking ball that's about 83 miles an hour. And then a changeup that I've really put a lot of time in and have gotten a lot better with, and that's at about 76 miles an hour.
And Ben, talking about your time around the Fort Atkinson, Proudman area, what stands out in your mind?
You know, it's just it's a home away from home for me, really. I've been going up there ever since I was 1 year old, and it's a place where I go up and I'm able to see my family. My beautiful grandparents, and get to really enjoy myself out there and have a lot of fun with my loving family. So it's a great place, a wonderful place.
And when's the last time you had an opportunity to be around here?
I was up there last Christmas, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there wasn't too much snow this time around, I guess.
No, it was very nice. Yeah.
Ever been to Proudman for check days?
Oh, yeah. Check days is an awesome time. I have some great memories of check days. I've won a few putt-putt golf rounds.
Well, that's great.
A couple bingo rounds as well.
That's great. And Ben, now looking forward, what are the plans as far as the Reds go going forward? What are they planning on doing with you in the immediate future?
They're actually sending me out this Sunday to Phoenix, Arizona, which is their spring training facilities, and it's kind of a mini camp going on up there. And I'll probably be up there for a week or two, and then from then on, they'll ship me out to either Montana or Dayton, Ohio. Okay, and Montana's the rookie league, is that correct? That's correct. Okay. Dayton would be the low A. Okay, and throwing the ball 96 miles an hour, you certainly have a major league fastball. Has anybody been in contact with you, say what you probably need to be working on or anything like that yet? Not quite yet, and that's kind of the process that's going to come on in this next couple of weeks when I go out to minicamp. Well, I've seen a few other guys in your situation go on, and they do amazing things. As good as you are now, I think they're going to make you better. And, hopefully we'll see you in the big show someday. Yeah, I mean, that would be fantastic. And to your point, they send you out to the spring training camp, and tons of former Reds will be there. Joe Morgan, the Nasty Boys, and Dibble, Rob Dibble, yeah, those great relievers, and they've been in the big leagues for years, and they'll teach you everything they know. In my opinion, Joe Morgan's one of the greatest players that ever lived. He could do it all. He was a great defensive second baseman. He could hit with power, hit with average, run. That's right. And he's of all the guys I've ever watched on ball games, I think he's the most knowledgeable. So he can, although he's not a pitcher, he can. I'd keep my ear open anytime he opened his mouth. That's right. As I'm sure you will. Well, Ben, I really appreciate the time you've given us here. I think a lot of people around this area will find what you had to say very interesting, and I think I speak for everybody around here. We're a small town, small community, and having somebody like you with this opportunity, it makes us all feel good, I think. Well, thank you very much, Randy, and I can't wait to get back up to Northeast Iowa. All right. Well, great, Ben. Nothing but the best for you. And that was Ben Klimesh, drafted the other day by the Cincinnati Red organization, and he's off to professional baseball.
Are you ready to roll this season? Klimesh Farm Equipment in Proudman is, and that's why they're offering 0% financing or cashback on just about every new model tractor or hay and forage equipment from New Holland. Now is the time to buy during the New Holland Ready to Roll sales event. But hurry, it all ends June 30th. So see Klimesh Farm Equipment in Proudman today. Get in, get ready, and get rolling.